Hey guys, welcome back to Economics and Comics. I'm going to try to give you all the news right now that I know of. I've been doing a little bit of research. I've been making some phone calls. Marvel Comics could bury Diamond with this move. So let's get into it. I'm going to tell you everything I know. Here we go. Okay, guys, welcome back. So, breaking news. It's been a couple hours. A lot of people have heard of this already. Marvel Comics is basically leaving Diamond. Diamond will still be able to get the comics and sell the comics, but at that same discount rate, there's a lot of questions that need to be answered. So they're moving to Penguin Random House, okay? I actually got on the phone with Penguin, and they are just, all the people working at Penguin just heard it 30 minutes before they announced it too. So most of the people in there. So I'm going to read you a couple different articles. One that I thought was a decent article, and then another one direct from Diamond on their response. But this is huge. I don't know if Diamond can survive this. First of all, so Diamond has a minimum order you have to, and which is insane, is I just got my Diamond account, right? So now I have to go through the whole process again with Penguin, and that's cool and everything, but like Diamond has like a certain amount you have to get a month. You have to pre-order like a certain amount worth of comics to like have a Diamond account, right? Monthly orders. So my guess is they're going to have to drastically lower that, because Marvel Comics, you can still get your Marvel Comics to there, but I'm sure the discount will be better at Penguin. And no one wants their books to go to Penguin, to Diamond, to you. That's too many hands. You want it direct to you, right? So the fact that DC has already left, right, has already crippled them. And now Marvel, I mean, I don't know if I can put together a $500 a month order just for indies, you know? So let's get into a little bit what's happening, and we'll talk about a little bit more. I just think, well, let's get into it. Let's look at this, okay? Okay, we'll start with this article right here from it's from Publishers Weekly. It's an article by John Mayer. It says, in a move that will likely transform the distribution of comics periodicals in North America, Penguin Random House Publisher Services has reached an agreement with Marvel to distribute its periodical comics and graphic novels to the comic shop market, also known as the direct market. Now, here's the deal. Initially, there was a lot of talk before that Penguin was going to do like their trade paperbacks and their books, you know, but not the comics. But now they're saying it's everything, which is going to be, I don't see how Diamond survives this. I feel bad for Diamond. This is horrible. So here we go. The two companies have signed an exclusive worldwide multi-year sales and distribution agreement for Marvel's comics, including individual issues, trade collections, and graphic novels, both newly published and backlisted to the direct market. Penguin officially begins its distribution to direct market retailers for Marvel titles on October 1st. Okay? So, in regard to pre-ordering, I think they're doing, from what I heard from Penguin, I think it's like 3 months out of pre-ordering. They're starting to get things in line already. All the comic book stores are going to have to make this move unless they decide to stay with Diamond and order their Marvel comics probably at a higher percentage through Diamond, because Diamond's turning into a wholesaler. Okay. So Penguin will offer Marvel comics to retailers on non-returnable wholesale terms. So that what that means is you're getting a great deal, okay, but you can't return them. You're not going to get your money back. The comic shops market is a network of about 2,000 independent retailers. That's the stores around the country that bought their stuff from Diamond, and at wholesale prices. Sorry. Of course, this new announcement follows DC. The biggest two companies, Marvel and DC, which are also Diamond's two biggest accounts, right, have left Diamond. It says here it's unclear how this will impact Diamond. It's pretty clear to me. It's going to destroy Diamond. I mean, yeah, they have other publishers and stuff like that, but this is going to destroy Diamond. So, you know, that's just, I think. This is my personal view, okay? Now, I'm going to go over to Diamond because they made a remark at Diamond. Gillespie made a little remark, and I'm sure he's like going insane. This is direct from Diamond. Let's see here. A letter to retailers. Today, Marvel announced a new arrangement for comics, trades, and graphic novels going to direct market, starting with product on sale of October 1st. Diamond will purchase these Marvel products from Penguin as a wholesaler rather than distributing them directly from Marvel. So now, instead of going directly to them, it's going directly to Penguin, then to them, then to Diamond. Now, the thing is, what is okay for Diamond is that they still sell Marvel products, right? Whereas DC, they can't. This change represents a behind-the-scenes shift in how we obtain the Marvel products for distribution, but it does not impact our ability to supply you with the comics. While there are still details on this new arrangement to work through, including discount terms, so what they're saying is the discount through Diamond's going to change. It won't be as big because they're not going to get it at the same prices, I don't think, as they did before, direct from Marvel, right? Which will in turn make more people move to Penguin anyway. They're committed in communicating any changes in advance and making this seamless as possible. They're happy they're going to still be able to sell Marvel comics. They say, as you know, Diamond has been in business for almost 40 years. They cherish their relationship with the comic book stores and all that, you know. My team and I look forward to continuing as your primary source for Marvel Comics. And they're working through the terms to give us information as soon as possible. Basically, this is bad. My personal view, this is bad. No, Dark Helmet. Okay, so now I'm going to start asking some questions. So Dark Helmet says, is this going to raise the prices on books? No. What it's going to do for the people that are the comic book stores that are buying direct from Diamond, right, to distributing Marvel, it'll be cheaper for the comic book stores to go directly through Penguin because they're the main source. Now, there's been a lot of things about Diamond in the past about their shipping, the books or damages. I mean, it's a case-by-case basis. It just depends. And I don't know how Penguin shipping is. Hopefully it's good. That's what they do. This is exactly what they do is books, mostly books. So just the fact they were already hurting because DC left and they went to Lunar, right? And now Marvel's leaving and going to Penguin. So it's just it's scary. And comic stores are left in the spotlight. They got to just do what they got to do. When it's time, they're going to make the move to Penguin, and that's it. The concerning thing here is the move isn't a concerning thing. It's a pain in the ass for stores, but it's a quick, easy fix. But I just don't know how Diamond's going to survive. Yes, they can still sell Marvel comics, but at the discount rate that they were before, no. Penguin's going to have a better discount rate. And I also read somewhere that I believe, I'm not 100% sure, Penguin's not going to charge for shipping. I think I read that. I'm not 100% sure. So, I don't know. I mean, I just got my Diamond account. Now I got to get my Penguin account, right? And I've already been in contact with them. And I just don't know if I can keep up with the orders because there's you have to do like $450 a month to have a Diamond account. If Marvel's not there, I don't know how I could keep up with that order. to keep my Diamond account. I mean, I just started. So, you're going to hear a lot of crazy news today, and I just kind of wanted to hit you up and tell you what's going on. A lot of us don't have comic book stores. You guys, most of you just watching and stuff like that. But I tell you what, this is going to really, I don't see how this doesn't destroy Diamond. I don't know what Diamond's going to do. Because if the two majors leave, I would think Image and all the rest are soon to follow. Right? Like, I would think the rest are going to follow eventually. I mean, what are you going to do? Or they might strike a better deal with Diamond and give you a better discount if you order through Diamond with the other publishers. But when you have the biggest comic Marvel in the world, I'm sure it's bigger than DC, saying we're leaving too. Oh my, that's shocking. That's shocking. So one thing for sure is, I mean, Diamond is no longer a monopoly. I mean, Lunar's kind of changed up, but now Marvel has really changed it. And I don't know what they're going to do. I just don't know what they're going to do. Yeah, so, I mean, hopefully, the shipping's better from Penguin. Who knows? These are big companies, man. I mean, the books go in a box. You know what I mean? Who knows? The shipping could be better. It could be worse. If from what I heard was that Penguin would be shipping for free to the stores or something like that, I think, does that mean it lacks the quality of packing? Who knows? Now I've talked to a couple of my local comic book shops today, and their feeling is half of them didn't even know. And the other half were like, look, Bill, dude, we're just going to do what we got to do to get the comics. We're just going to do what we got to do to get the comics. It's not that big of a deal. We'll just make the move. And if this shipping thing's real, it will make the move easier, because that's the problem. When you have a lot of people distributing different types of comics, Lunar, Diamond, there's a shipping charge, I'm sure. So if they're like, look, we're not going to do the shipping, but they're non-returnable though, that makes it easy for the stores because they don't have to pay even more in shipping, but from what I heard, I think it's going to be like 50%, like the discount's 50%. So if a comic book's $4 at the store and you're a comic book store, you're getting it for about $2, which is not much different than what Diamond offered. But it's non-refundable, So I just think that I don't know how Diamond survives this. The only way Diamond survives this, I think, is if all the comic book stores come together and say, well, we're still going to order our comics from Diamond for Marvel. But I don't think they're going to. Because now, for instance, Lunar, their DC stuff's getting in like a week early. Like most comic stores are getting their DC books like a week early. Where Diamond is late sometimes or a day or two early. I could see possibly, if Marvel's a big order, but I could see possibly if they were just doing Marvel shipments, you could get your Marvel books early too. So there's a lot of pluses there by making the move to Penguin, and they're a pretty established company. I mean, that's what they do. I just, man, it's a shocker. Yeah, it's just another hoop that they'll have to go through every shop. Yes, correct. There's other news too. So Collector P says my LCS says it will hurt the discount he passes on to his customers. Collector P, it'll only hurt the discount that he passes on to his customers if he stays with Diamond, because Diamond will have to not give as much in discount if you're still ordering through Diamond. But if they make the move to Penguin, it's going to be the same thing. So that's a misconception. The print count's not going to change anything, Dowski. It's just they're moving distributors. If Diamond gets their Marvel from Penguin, will there be more damages? I don't know. I mean, that's the thing. It's hand to hand. If Marvel's going to, they're going to keep, it's like this. Diamond has to keep buying. They're going to be a wholesaler now on Marvel, not a distributor. So they'll get their books from Penguin. They have to keep that account, because if they can't sell Marvel comics, then what are they going to do? They're going to go bankrupt, belly up. So the thing is, do you want your comics going to one place and then from that place going to another? Or do you want it just coming direct from the source? You know? I mean, I didn't see it coming, to be honest with you. Oh, they also said that New Comic Book Day will still stay on Wednesday for Marvel. Yeah, and there's a lot of different things about Diamond, you know, here and there. I got to be honest, guys. The whole damage thing, I've been through it. You know, I've unboxed stuff from Diamond, and I've unboxed stuff from Lunar, and it just depends. Once it leaves the store, you know, who knows what happens? You know, with shipping, those boxes are jumping all over the place. There could be damages with Penguin too. I don't see how there wouldn't be. You know what I mean? But the odds are greater that you get more damages if it's going from Penguin to Diamond, from Diamond to you, right? Because they'll get it, then they'll unpack it, then they'll repack it. You don't want to deal with that. You want one pack direct to you, right? So I just see most of the comic book stores making the move anyway. I mean, you got to remember, guys, as much as people talk about Diamond, dude, they've been doing it for a long time. Most of our lifetimes, they've been the reasons we've been getting the books, because they existed. I'm not saying that's going to change. We'll still get comics, but they're making the move. It must be more cost effective for Marvel, and it's just easier for them, I guess. Maybe they just want a sole distributor for their stuff that doesn't have to mix their comics with Image and Dark Horse and all these other comics in a box. They just want their stuff Marvel direct to you, just like DC's direct to you from Lunar, which makes sense. So do the indies make a panic move, non-confidence toward Diamond, or wait to see if they can say? I don't know. I don't know what the indies are going to do. I really don't. And there's a lot of other publishers, but you know, as when we go through books and stuff like that, you know, the big ones are Image. I don't really need to say anything else. IDW is big, but it's mostly kids stuff. Image is the one. You know, Boom. Yeah, I think it's possible that some others jump ship. But here's the thing. Like, most likely Diamond's going to reach out to my guess, to do whatever they can, right? Diamond will reach out to all the other publishers and say, look, we're going to give you better rates and better deals so you stay with us. Because if they don't try to keep the other companies, they will not survive. I personally think they will not survive anyway with this. The Marvel Comics thing, you lose Marvel. They probably almost didn't survive the DC thing. Now Marvel gone, I don't see how. I don't know what's going to happen. But of course, that's speculation, but I think it's an intelligent guess. So I was thinking about that. How will that hurt smaller shops in the long run? I don't think it will hurt smaller shops in the long run if the whole thing about shipping is free type of thing was a real thing that I read somewhere. It won't hurt because, Eddie, they'll get even a lower discount from Penguin, probably, from ordering from Penguin. And the only way it would hurt is if Diamond doesn't change their minimum orders requirements monthly and make stores order more indies and stuff than they normally would. That could hurt a comic book store. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, and Titan's still well. How well? There's got to be a reason it benefits Marvel, Scott. They wouldn't do it. It's got to be about money. So they got to be saving money going direct to Penguin. Penguin probably gave him a better deal. I mean, everything's about money. There's it's not about us. It's about money. Yeah, this is interesting. Um, yeah, if I think that's right. When DC left, Image said that they couldn't believe it, and we'll see. Um, Paul says, I remember you're saying when DC left, you said back then, if Marvel goes and they're done. I don't see how they survive unless they renegotiate deals. Don says, I don't think they can make a better offer to other publishers because that's all the profit they have now. Yeah. Look, I got to tell you guys, the most, I think the craziest thing about this whole thing is that if in order to Diamond to even keep surviving, right, they have to reach out to every comic book store, right, and say, look, we're lowering our minimums because look, I did my order with Diamond and like 3/4 of it was Marvel. You have to reach a $450 plateau monthly. If you take that out, right? If I went big on stuff indie wise, you're talking $200 to $300 for me. Most stores, bigger stores, they might be able to meet the minimum requirements, but without Marvel, it'll be hard for a lot of stores to meet that tier to be able to order for Diamond. So Diamond's going to have to lower that, which means they're making less money. It's just not this. I don't see anything positive about this for Diamond. This is all negative for Diamond, and I don't know how they're going to rebound. I don't know what they're going to do. Yeah, it's possible. They might be able to get in other stores. I mean, you could see Marvel Comics hitting like Barnes and Noble again. They already had them, or different stores like that, direct from Penguin. You know, you could see bookstores, which I don't go to anymore. Bookstores are basically like movie stores now. They all have movies, but or pops, you know. But you could see that happening on those big bookstores getting more comics. Very possible. You might find that Penguin will distribute better to comic stores, but also have more potential to bring back newsstand distribution. Yes. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I sure as hell hope not. It's just they're just moving to a different distributor. I bet they'll have a system where they just LCS decides on bids. I don't know. No, I understand what you're saying, Splackguts. This might open up other markets besides local comic book stores. Maybe that could hurt local comic book stores because it's being distributed to more places. But you know, either way, I mean, no, I don't think every Joe. There are requirements, Epoch. I get what you're saying. They want you to have, you know, your business license. They want you to have, you know, your tax for your tax license and all that for your. I mean, my application took a long time, man, and I had to build a store and I had to make sure everything was right, you know, and so it. But it is possible they could introduce some new thing where you don't have to be a comic book store to order, but in Diamond, but in turn that will piss off comic book stores. So I don't know. Diamond was holding payment 1 to 2 months before giving you comic. It's possible. I don't know. So you're saying Penguin will ship comics from Maryland? Okay. Diamond will be got by Boom. Diamond's not that bad to order from. Oh wait, oh Penguin. Penguin is. Yeah, I don't know yet. We'll find out. I've reached out to them. I'm still waiting for an email to get going. I want to get set up as soon as possible. I just want to get the transfer over with because I want to be ready for it. We'll see what happens though. It's interesting, and hopefully I can bring that information to you guys later. Yeah, me too. I hope I can survive with just indie publishers. And I mean, indies are indie. I mean, basically everything that's not Marvel and DC is indie kind of, but not really. You know, there are some big companies, but we all call them indies, you know. You know, there was that whole news. Everyone was saying that they were trying to buy DC, right? I don't know. Yeah, more widely available to people who wouldn't walk into a comic store is not actually a bad model. Yeah, I understand. It could be a good move, but you know, comics in more places is fine. The move to Penguin at this point, when it initially happened with DC leaving, there was a lot of arguments that I had, like, "Oh my God, DC is going to destroy Diamond." Now, two comic stores have to order different things; they have to pay for different shipping through Lunar. And there was that whole battle with the two new distributors, and then it ended up being just Lunar. Lunar won that battle for DC, and then, but it ended up working out for comic stores, and comic stores were happy. I mean, they got to do two different orders, but now, you know, I've learned from that, and it'll be a little bit bumpy, but most likely a smooth transition to Penguin. The problem here is what happens to Diamond. Like, that's the main problem. I mean, I'm sure Penguin will be able to deliver on what they're saying, and they'll do a good job at it. That's what they do. But like, how does Diamond survive this? I don't see any way. How the hell do they survive this? Let's see. Yeah, well, the bill bundles might be put on hold for a little bit. I'm sure we'll get a bunch of. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, good for Diamond, the new Spawn. I mean, that's a big reason why I wanted to get on that new Spawn stuff. Yeah, Image could take over, or maybe Dark Horse. Now, I was looking at Penguin's site. If you take a look, it looks like they already have Dark Horse under their wing. Let me check something really fast to maybe show you. Let's see if let's see here. See if I can find you like who they're in business with. Let's see here. Well, I saw a picture somewhere. It showed Dark Horse and a bunch of other people that they're already with. So, but I think that might have been just trade paperbacks and stuff like that. I'm not sure. Let's see. Yeah, DC's been with Lunar for a while. I don't know. Yeah, so this is what I read as well. Penguin is said to be giving a 50% discount to stores, slightly more than Diamond was offering. Also, with losing Marvel, Diamond cannot afford to give larger discounts to. Yeah, exactly what I was saying. So, from what I've read and I've talked to Penguin, she actually told me on the phone they're looking at about a 50%. And that now it isn't much different than Diamond in regard to that. So what I've heard so far, I can confirm is around the 50% mark. It's non-refundable, and I heard rumor somewhere that it'll be like free shipping, which will really help stores make the move. Not 100% sure how long that will last or not, but Diamond has to make up for it somewhere, or they will go down. Okay, in the description I put, you know, Diamond's going to go the way of the DODO. and move over for a penguin. I mean, that's basically what it is. It's just the evolution of whatever. I mean, maybe this could have happened a long time ago. Maybe it should have happened a long time ago. But I do feel bad for Diamond because even though there are damage complaints here and there and stuff like that, they've been providing us comics to our comic book stores for 40 years. I mean, so with the two big guys gone, I think Marvel looked at it, what DC did, and said, look, this is working for DC and our current arrangement with Diamond. Now that we've seen what DC did with Lunar, our current arrangement with Diamond isn't working for us. So we'll still sell to Diamond as a wholesale account instead of a distributor and let them, basically, it's just putting a Band-Aid over, a giant wound. It won't heal and it's going to bleed out. And eventually, because Diamond won't be able to offer the same discount prices anymore. Yeah, you don't like to see comic companies in trouble, but their effective monopoly did clearly rub some people the wrong way. They had chances to change over the years and adapt. Yeah. Now, bringing on the distributor wars, comic prices will go down. Don, I don't know. Don. I don't think prices are going to change. They've already kind of said, look, this is our prices, $4.99, $3.99, $4.99, $5.99, $6.99. And we've been buying the books. So why would they drop prices? They've been testing us and we've been buying. Yeah. Bill, I know what you're saying, man. I mean, I just got this done. So from what I heard, May 1st, but October 1st is the day. October 1st, I believe, is the day where everything fully changes. Yeah, I'm not sure. There's some information on that. I'm not sure, but about that. That's right, Paul. The discount isn't that much different, guys. Just so you know, it's not that much different. But what we know is now that this has happened, Diamond's going to have to make that discount a little bit smaller because they can't afford it because they're going to be paying more for Marvel Comics now. Diamond will because they'll be a wholesaler. It's just and not the main distributor. So they're going to incur cost by this move, and it's just going to affect them, man. Some people might be like, okay, I don't care. I just want to get my shit through Diamond. I just want to get my Marvel Comics through and everything. I don't care. But most people, it's all about money. It always is. They're going to want to make the move to save the money. Josh was saying from Penguin, in order to minimize damages, comics will not ship with graphic novels or other book products. That's exceptional. So that's a big deal. That's a big deal. If that's a true statement, I'm just posting it up there, and I believe it is. Makes sense. One thing with Diamond is, you'll get a box. One thing I noticed with Diamond is you get like a 1 in 50, and it'll be like on the top of like a magazine or something. Everything is like unbalanced or not packed right. That happens a lot. But if they're really just doing comics in one box, that could help a lot. Yeah, I believe that Diamond will have to lower the minimum requirements for account holders, but I don't know yet about the whatever happens in the end. The LCS is what suffers. I don't know yet because I think the LCSs are doing well with Diamond. Or with Lunar. They're happy with the move. I think most of them are. So this could be one of those positive things. Well, the thing is, Diamond will keep doing that, right? Their previews, but it's going to be different. Yeah, how much is too much for a cover? I mean, that's a whole nother discussion. Let's hope the new distributor could get better paper for Marvel covers. I don't think that's happening. Look, again, it's all about money. Okay, so Marvel's going to give you the cheapest paper they can. They're going to move to a different distributor to give you better rates for them. Everything's about money. Hopefully, we'll get better product from the move in regard to damages. That is correct. It's going to be a two-step process. But the thing here is, Nate, he says Diamond will ship out Marvel books, but they will just have to get them through Penguin. That's right. They're no longer a distributor. They're a wholesaler. So the problem here is it's two steps instead of one step. Plus, Diamond will not get the same discount they did before. There's no way. Penguin will offer the better discount because they're the main source. I'm all in for change. Maybe this will be better for the better. Yeah, I think I want to look at this positively for all of us, but I just can't help the fact that I look at it negatively for Diamond. There's just no way. The Diamond. Yeah, Bill. You have to look it out. There's information going out now. They're supposed to email me a packet right now. I got on the phone. They were easy to contact. Just do something, Penguin Random House customer service or something like that. No, it's not true. It's what they told me is 50% for any comic stores through Penguin. I just don't know how Diamond will do it. That's the thing. If all ratios would be bagged and boarded, that'd be pretty awesome. Yeah, now they're a middleman basically. Which, look, why would we want a middleman if we have the opportunity to go direct to the source? We're not going to use a middleman. I don't see how this means anything different with the floppy regular comics just yet. I mean, I'm trying to stay positive here in regard to that. I don't think it's going anywhere. We'll see, though. It actually could mean more floppies because there might be more buying options for different stores that aren't just comic stores through Publisher Random House or Penguin, selling to like bookstores and stuff like that. The orders might go up. An account must be set up by Friday, May 7th to place orders for early solicited titles in October. So they're doing a 3-month thing. So I look, from what I heard from the Penguin customer service, they just knew about it too. So they're trying to get out all the information. Hopefully they'll send me my stuff. I mean, I gave her all my information, but let's see. I got it. Yeah. So just so you know, I'm going to read this to you. Here's the application, okay? I've got the application. This is what it says. Thank you for inquiring about opening an account with Penguin Random House. To open an account, we must have the following: an application, payment terms. If you want to be invoiced for your purchases, we'll require banking information. For the prepay account, you can disregard the reference of banking. It's start resell. Basically, they sent me a bunch of stuff. So I'll look at that later, but I did get it. So that makes me excited because I was getting nervous. But I need to get that done immediately. I don't want to waste time. Let's see what else we got here. Look, yeah, DC's put out, everyone's prices are going up. There's just nothing we can do. See, that would be cool. Put comic racks back in the grocery stores, etc. That would be so much fun, wouldn't it? I don't know. I like going to my comic book store, though. I really do. Yeah, UCS lost the war, but that's just how it is. Penguin won. Penguin won Marvel. There is no competition. Yeah. Yeah, Penguin, from what I've told, 50%. Now, the Diamond works in a certain way. Like, you can order a certain amount and get a certain percentage. The more you order, the more you get. Okay? That's how Diamond works. But Penguins, yeah. And look, it's all about adapting, guys. This has been a crazy year. Okay? This has been a crazy year. Corona affected everything. Things changed. But it's all about adapting. Eventually, I don't see why these companies aren't completely contained. Writing, publishing, printing, delivery. Why isn't it just one company that's doing it all? You know what I mean? Eventually end up being like that. Every company does their own things. I don't know the answer to that about Lunar. Oh, Lunar's qualifications are a little bit tougher now. So I don't know the exact numbers, and I don't know about Penguin yet. So when I look into that, maybe I'll come back and we'll talk about that. This is just breaking stuff. I mean, this is new stuff. Like, for instance, Coffin Comics, right? You can order direct from them. It's like, why isn't everyone doing that? This will make graphic novels and omnibus cost full cover price due to the lack of discounts through Diamond. My local shop is always. It won't change. They're just going to order from Penguin, dude. It shouldn't change. I don't see how it would change. Yeah, just like marijuana is legal in my state now, my cousin's Hector's sales are hurting down. It's funny. So yeah, and Lunar I think is only doing I don't know, they got to have like a brick and mortar and a bunch of stuff. Jasper says the off invoice standard discount for comic shops will be 50% non-returnable, freight inclusive in the United States. See, this is what I was talking about. This is what I was talking about. 50%, but you're not getting non-returnable. You're getting what you get, but freight is your shipping is free in the United States and in Canada. So I mean, that's pretty awesome, guys. That makes the transition easy. I don't know yet about the damages. We'll have to see. We'll have to see what happens in the boxes, Yeah. So again, I'm going to end this. There's a lot to talk about. I just want to tell you what I know. Yes, Marvel announced switching to Penguin. That's the first thing. They'll be the main distributors. Number two, for now, Diamond has announced they will still carry Marvel Comics, but as a wholesaler, not a distributor. Which I think would mean either they're going to have to eat costs or they're going to put those costs on us, the money that they're losing by becoming a wholesaler instead of a distributor. Sounds to me like Penguin's making the discount about the same or more, but they're adding the free shipping in the United States and Canada, which is quite an incentive, as well as the fact that you're going to get just your Marvel books. They're not going to be mixed in with a bunch of other books, Image, DC, or Dark Horse, and all these other things, and stacked. It's just going to be Marvel, just like Lunar is DC. And I think they like that idea. I think that helps with damages in the long run because there's not a mixing of books and all that. The main thing here is, yes, everyone's going to have to make the transition, but can Diamond distributors survive? And I don't know how they survive. I don't know how they survive this, you know, and I wish them the best. I hope they survive. But I mean, that is a major kick in the balls, right? You got kicked in the balls once by DC, and now they just cut your balls off, Marvel. So I don't know where to go from there. Yeah, and I don't know. I don't know yet about indies. We're gonna find out. We're definitely gonna find out in the weeks to come. And you guys, I appreciate you joining. I hope I answered some questions for you. I'm gonna look into the application process myself now for Penguin. I got the email. See how easy that is. Diamond's process is a pain in the ass. I'm still going through it, but we'll see how Penguin's is, and maybe I'll get back to you on that. And I'll see you guys later tonight for that final order cutoff video where you look through Diamond and Lunar. Next time it's going to, in a couple months, to be Diamond, Lunar, and Penguin I got to go to. So we'll see you guys later. And thanks again for joining. And I hope if you had any questions, they were answered. Peace.